This is Eagle Owl, and today I'll be talking about Josh Jobe. Yes, he's been standing out in OTAs on the special teams. Also, it's a big salary cap change probably coming down the pipeline, and I will go over that. And lastly, do we still need Justice Simmons? But let's get straight into it.
In Philly. I want to play for Philly, and that speaks more than just getting a contract. I love football. I love the way these fans how they cheer for us and how they critique us. I love playing here. I want to play here for as long as I can.
Just value that versatility that you have.
I think it's my time to be cocky. It's my time to be cocky. Yeah. I still one of the best young safeties in the league, so I ain't worried about, I'm ready to keep it going.
Good. All right.
That's it.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Hey, what's up? It's Mauro Jamel. Shout out to Eagle Owl, the biggest Eagles fan out there. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.
All right, so before we get straight into the topics, man, I see the Ravens, they dropping alternative helmets. I think the Vikings about to drop an alternative helmet and alternative uniform. Eagles, we got to hop on board, man. Drop them white helmets, bro. Gotta drop them white helmets because we can't have these teams coming out with this new stuff and we still got the basic stuff. I want the all white helmets, y'all. When Isaiah Rodgers was in that all white helmet, I'm like, oh yeah, we gotta rock with that. And I don't even like the all white uniform, but all white uniform with the all white, man, have a whiteout, bruh, that'd be hard. That'd be hard, man. Or the white Kelly green, that'd be hard with the white helmets. That'd be hard, man. But Eagles, man, we gotta switch a couple things up, man. We definitely gotta switch a couple things up. And as you see, I got on the same jersey. So as you guys see this video, I should be close to home, man. I should be almost in New Jersey. I can't wait, man. I really can't wait. But not here to talk about my personal life. Let's get into the topics. Josh Jobe. Yes, a forgotten name, right? A guy who won drafted, came to us, had a lot of potential, but for some reason, he's just too handsy. And with his hands, he caused a lot of PIs. And with all them PIs, that really hurt the team. So Josh Jobe, he became this special teams guru, And according to this article by Dave, and he quoted it and said, like, Josh Jobe been a standout. Josh Jobe really been a standout in OTAs, and he's not losing his job, and he ain't going down without a fight. We deep at cornerback. He's not going to get the starting job at outside, but he's showing strides like, yo, I can be a special teams guy. And what I think was going to happen with Josh Jobe is that he's probably not going to make the 53-man roster. I think he goes on practice squad and then we elevate him a couple times and, he make the team that way. I think that's the way he get on the team. And he's just going to be the standout guy on special teams as long as he was the Philadelphia Eagles because we're too deep at cornerback. If Josh Jobe is getting playing time, that's a problem. I mean, a lot of guys got hurt. That's a huge problem. But for our special teams, yes, he's good, especially with Sidney Brown being out. We're going to need that gunner. And Josh Jobe, again, is really good as a gunner. And, again, he's not trying to lose his spot. So he's fighting. Those special team guys are very important. I think, again, I don't think he makes the team, but he's going to at least be on the practice squad, and we're going to elevate him a bit just to play that gunner position. So that's how I feel about Josh Jobe, but he's a standout. We got to watch him as far as special teams. A lot of guys like him go under the shadows. I get it. We deep at cornerback, but we got to look at special teams sometimes too. And Josh Jobe, again, been one of those guys. Like, he ain't trying to lose a spot. All right, so let's talk about this salary cap thing. Yes, take this with a grain of salt. I got this from ML Football, and this is coming from like NFL media outlets that they look like there might be some changes to the salary cap. Yes, so they are looking to separate the quarterbacks salary cap from the rest of the team, but let me go over the tweet by ML Football. All right, so it said report. Some NFL owners are discussing a potential separate salary cap for just quarterbacks due to how crazy the market has gotten. NFL media reports this will change the landscape of the sport forever. Now, just imagine Howie Roseman can separate Jalen Hurts' salary cap from the rest of the team. You know how much money we have? Yo, if this happens, Howie Roseman is going to go insane. He's going to go crazy. Because I do get it at some point, it's like how far up the salary cap can go. And these quarterbacks are, what, 60 mil a year? Like, it's getting higher and higher. At some point, like 5-6 years, there's going to be a quarterback making probably $100+ million a year. Then you're going to have the wide receivers making 70, 75, and then you're going to have defensive ends right behind them. And like, it's going to get crazy, like 10+ years. And at some point, how much can you pay unless we deflate the market, start paying people less, unless it's going to be a lockout, and we don't want no NFL lockout. So if they could separate it, hey, that will work out, especially for a guy like Howie Roseman, especially for a guy like him. And he will take full advantage of that. Bad enough. Think about it now. We got the second or third highest paid wide receiver right now. We got Devontae Smith getting paid a lot of money. Jalen Hurts getting paid a lot of money. Saquon Barkley getting paid a lot of money. The O-line, damn near in general, getting paid a lot of money. Then the defense, not so much. You got C.J. Gardner-Johnson on a nice deal. Everybody basically on the defense is on a nice deal besides Bradbury and Slay. They're on the, up there type deal. But yeah, those are high paid guys like the Slays, the CJ Gardner-Johnsons. Again, basically the offense. But now imagine if you could separate Jalen Hurts plus the backup quarterbacks to a different type of salary cap. Now you can even add more pieces, which would be insane, which would be crazy. So yeah, don't let Howie Roseman get a hold of this, because it'll be over for the league. A dunzo for the league. All right. So let's talk about safeties, man. Let's talk about them. Is Justin Simmons still needed? That's the big question. Is Justin Simmons still needed? Because I want to talk about this, because when you look at the safety room, right, there are reports out there that we're probably going to use C.J. Gardner-Johnson more hybrid. But when you think about it, you got Reed Blankenship, C.J. Gardner-Johnson, which that's a solid group. I believe that's solid right there. But Sidney Brown dealing with the ACL, no telling when he's going to be back. If I had to predict, I'd say October-ish, he'll be back, beginning of October. But that room is thin. Then who you go? Mekhi Gardner, the McCollum kid. Like, you just got a lot of potential there as backups, but you don't really have anybody else. So I'll look at a guy like Justin Simmons. Yes, he is needed, but when you pick up a guy like Justin Simmons, Reed Blankenship might have to take the back seat. So it might cause some problems a little afterwards, but if you think of the now, like say if, again, Reed Blankenship or CJ Gardner-Johnson get hurt, it's a dunzo. But according to Bleacher Report, they saying we should try to trade for Budda Baker, or we should sign Justin Simmons or Diggs, because we need that depth piece and we got the money to do it. Should sign them on a 1-year deal. The market is dry for the safeties right now. And I would say if you can, go get them. But I don't think Justin Simmons is going to be willing to play backup. So he really going to have to battle it out. And that'd be interesting. Put some fire under Reed Blankenship. See if he can really beat out a guy. And if he can't beat out Justin Simmons, then, oh well, so be it. So be it. And, Sidney Brown be coming up. Then you got 4 solid safeties. You'll have Sidney Brown. You'll have Reed Blankenship, Justin Simmons, and C.J. Gardner-Johnson. So we got to sign somebody. We definitely got to sign somebody. Do we need a new safety? Howie Roseman getting a hold of that salary cap? Them white helmets? But this is Eagle Owl, man. Come up.